Shem Yahushai Bahashim Rakadash.
The Bible says, Apostle Elder Gms, we learn this from, and peace and mercy to the few things. Right? And the first thing I want to talk about is that, hey, we're in the end times, man. You know, we're in the end of America. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people feel it, a lot of people see, you know, but when they see these things, they want to ask, how do we know? Prophets, man, the OV lake, how do we know we're in the end times, man? How do we know? Right? So that's what we're going to, man. This scripture.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, and verse 1, and it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently yourself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before.
So yeah, basically when you measure something, you see how far it is to get to like certain limit. You know, stuff like that. So yeah, we see like certain news, what's going on, like we see, hey, you know, World War III is on the rise. You know, we see the MOTB about to come to pass. You know, we see number of people killing each other, stealing, and all that's in the rise. See, and what else? And we see number of evil and wickedness just multiplying, man. That's how you know we're in the end time. We measure that. We fit to do scripture and let us know what verse 1, verse 2, and let us know that our Lord is coming.
It reads, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, that's when the Lord started visiting the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let these prophets come to pass, man. Let us know, hey, our redemption draw nigh. You know? And then hey, we just wait for that final moment, man. It was like the nuclear destruction. Yeah, man. Wait for that to come. But once that comes, then hey, we're going into our new kingdom, man. That's about to come. The kingdom of Israel.
Yeah, I want to say, right? So basically what the Archangel Uriel is telling Esdras is these scriptures shall be your tool, right? In order to measure something, you have to have a tool, right? And what tool do you use? Measuring tape, ruler, right? And there's marks on that ruler, and these marks on the ruler is what? These are prophecies, right? These scriptures.
Yeah, represent the events. You know, that's
right,
going to take place. That's going to lead up to the Lord's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're measuring it. Because at the end of the day, like, it's not a certain time or a date. You know, the Lord says he's going to come back. You know? At the end of the day, hey, the Lord let us know in the scriptures the events that's going to come to pass before he comes. You know? And by us seeing the events that we see right now, if we filter through the scriptures, we know we're in the end time.
That's right,
you know? We're closer than we think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just to go into what you said earlier, right? These are this is an example of a few of those marks, right? A few of those prophecies. Verse 3 it reads, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Oh, you see earthquakes and uproars of the people, man? You know what I'm saying? We see they through the news, man. You know what I'm saying? So hey, that's that event that let us know we're in the end time.
Verse 4, Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the day that were before thee. And
so yeah, like he spoke this, hey, he declared the end from the beginning. That's
right.
Yeah, been spoken on many years now, man. Many ages. You know, and now we're in those times, man. We're on those final ages. You know what I'm saying?
And the end is manifest.
Yeah. So yeah, now you see, hey, the end is being manifest, man, that we can see. You know? Now I'm saying it's being manifest, man. Everybody knows it now. Everybody can see it. That we're in the end time, we're in the end of this world.
That's right.
Hey, if I can add, I seen the other day on social media that the apocalypse is like a current event topic.
Oh,
it's like
trending.
It's trending.
Bro, that's another thing. Like,
It's a new trend.
yeah, like we see like apocalypse movies, so-called apocalypse movies being put out back to back. That's how we know we're in the end time, man. You know? And we see Esau being revealed of who he is and the wickedness that he put out on America. That's how we know we're in the end time. You know? Got some yeah, the Second Thessalonians. Yeah.
It's Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and I start at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day of the last days. For that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
I say, yeah, let a man deceive you. You know, I say, let the man fall away first. They fell away. You know, then it say the man be revealed when they saw Esau, man. The so-called white man, he's being revealed for who he really is. You know, because it be hidden for so long that, hey, you know, he try to hide his identity of who he is, but yet now it's being revealed by.
If I can say real quick, because I was about to just start this word, but that brother had brought out the revealing of who the actual devil is on the earth, right? And that's why this word apocalypse is so dreaded, right, in Esau's kingdom.
Yeah. Another thing too is that that's how you know we're in the end times, because they scripture say Egypt just set against Egypt. Was that America is that spiritual Egypt on the Revelation 11 to 8, man.
If I can back you up, I was just skimming through an article earlier saying they just did a recent poll where 41% of Americans expect a civil war in the country within the next 5 years.
I say we see Esau, you know, going against their own nation, you know, right? Hey, it's supposed to be each other. Right too. So that's how you know we're in the end time. We have to end.
I'm going to bring out this word apocalypse. It's been using it. You know, it's heavy because, like I said, man, that word apocalypse is a dreaded word, right, amongst the common American, right, and amongst the higher ups, the elites, right. This is the word apocalypse in the online etymology, and it reads revelation, disclosure, uncover, to disclose, to reveal.
Yeah. So by these so-called apocalypse come to pass, these events, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna all lead up to a revelation of Yahushua.
That's right.
Respect, man. It also say disclosure.
Yeah, to disclose, to uncover, to reveal.
Reveal. Yeah, everything's gonna reveal Yahushua. You know, it's gonna reveal the Lord, because the Lord gonna show his power. Again, man, we let these events, you know, come to pass.
And also the great lies that this devil has, you know, basically just threw dirt upon, right? Like who we are as a people.
That main line, you know, so-called, and this right here, you know, so-called Jesus Christ, man, that he is it. That's that main line is being told, man.
That's right.
You know, but that real revelation, that's what reveal, hey, our Lord is so-called black man. And how was shot, man. You know, and we will see that.
This is Obadiah 1 verse 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought out?
Yes. So Esau try to hate. I was saying, basically, Esau try to hate. You know, use his money. You know, he's trying to hide who he is and the things that he's doing, the wicked device that he's putting out. He's trying to hide it from the people. Yeah, that's what he needs to. I said, oh, yeah.
Isaiah chapter 25 verse 7, it says that he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people and the veil that is spread over all the nations. Yeah, and as the brother been bringing out, the spirit of prophecy, the revelation, it's exposing this devil. All right, everything that he worked so hard to hide, all right, to put it buried under the dirt, you know, it's all coming out, man. All right, the veil is being destroyed, the covering cast over people. They know something is up. They know something is coming. You know, through the spirit of the Lord, the men on the highways and byways, week in, week out, telling you it's getting ready to come. Well, the words went out. So it's only a matter of time before action starts to proceed behind this word, man. You see, because it's a transition that's getting ready to happen. All right, as long as the Lord has declared His word, all right, the people have been wrong. All right, so after that, it's time for judgment, man. You see, go ahead.
That's what these scriptures say is like, because of unrighteous dealing, that's being done in the barrel, the king's being translated, man. You know, it's being translated, God's waking up. You know, starting with the hope free life, man. You know? And once that happens, it's going to translate to us, hey, we will be rulers, man. You know, and they can be straight.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passed away.
Yeah, so yeah, we use the world, yeah, we gotta be in this world. We gotta, work, so we gotta survive in America. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, getting our daily bread, get just enough to survive. And then our intention is not to, try to be the most successful. We're not trying to get the fun things, material things, trying to get the most money, the best clothes, the best cars, things like that. We're not trying to do that. Because they said it right there, because the faster this world passes away. You know? We see economies collapsing, jobs shut down, certain businesses, we see like certain the ways of America like just boring now. Like, we see like movies being remade by shit that was made in the 90s, the 80s, stuff like that. Like, yeah, the problem of America is over, man. America's falling out in a sense, man. And another thing too, like we see, rapper Kendrick Lamar dropping diss track after diss track, we know where they're, bro. Because like if you know Kendrick Lamar, if you listen to Kendrick Lamar, he just put an album and he just okay. So now he just all reveling, he just reveling, just dropping the song back to back on features and all that. That's
Trevor has nothing else to do. So you got so-called supposed to be two of the best hip-hop rappers in the game. All of a sudden, it's a rap beef now. And guess what? You niggas is distracted by that too. You all into it. You eating it up, man.
That's basically Esau trying to distract you for this place is ending, man. This place is collapsing. Anything you try to get your high hopes someday, America's gonna continue, but it's not.
Yeah, just to back up what you were saying, brother, this Micah 2 and 10, and it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction."
Yeah, because they for our mind from this place, man. For the ways of America. Then everything in America is set to destroy us, set to pollute us. That's why, that's why I said, it's now rest. It's not where, it's not home. It's not where we're safe at. They're all odds against us in America, especially over your life. In captivity. So that's why we're supposed to spiritually depart until we physically depart.
Yeah, if I may add, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, right, the kingdom of heaven is the place where rest will be allowed. Right? I've never seen a prisoner rest. Right? He don't have a rest time. Okay? He may sleep, but he don't have rest. And we in captivity. Right? We like this captivity to a jail sentence. Right? You ain't supposed to be arrested, right? They think in prison, they cell is a rest. And that's not so, man. And the Lord tell you, he says, arise ye and depart. And that don't mean go flee, all right, to the nation, to Israel. Okay? No, that means, like the brother beautifully put, all right, remove your mind from this place. Okay? Put off that Babylonian mindset, all right? Because that's what it takes in order to be what? To be, pretty much, and I ain't talking about these conscious communities, right? The right mindset. The mindset of what? The elect. Right? What you got, huh?
Yeah. It's like, end of the day, like, hey, America is collapsing, man. We get, continue to see it, And no matter what, no matter how hard Esau tried to, to build it back up, we're trying to keep it from collapsing, but everything is going to collapse eventually, completely.
That's right.
Matter of fact, in Jeremiah, 7 verse 8, where it say, Babylon's here.
book of Jeremiah 51 and 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Power take long for pay.
Yeah, so yeah, Babylon destroyed, man. You know, by age. You know, these events that God put in past, man, the prophecies. Let's say everything's gonna collapse, everything's collapsing. You know what I'm saying? The ways of it is just no more. You know? Everybody started to do away with this place. You know what I'm saying? And it's falling. There's no get back up here.
If so, she may be healed.
Yeah, what it means say where it say heal.
Yeah, this is the word heal in Jeremiah 51 and 8, and it's Rapha, right? And it's H7495. Biblical outside, it's like an outline of biblical usage. It says to heal, to make helpful, right? Of God, healer, physician, right? And that's pretty much it. Okay, of hurts of nations involving restored favor.
Yeah, basically they trying to restore themselves. They trying to restore that favor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna try to do that with the NWO. You know, they bring the MOTV. They gonna think, hey, they in the clear. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Lord will shut that down according to Job 20. You know? So they think they accomplished their goal. You know what I'm saying? They Lord's gonna deal with what? How can I say it? Yeah, why you need? They just gonna catch them out of water.
So the word revive is here as what position?
Yes, physician.
This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die. Yeah, so how is that physician? He's going to cut off the disease. What is the disease? We saw in power, all right, the cancer of the earth, the hammer of the earth.
Yeah, what it say in the scripture, fire cures leprosy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, only way, hey, this place gotta be destroyed completely, man. And once this place is destroyed, then our king will come. You know? Then our king not gonna come while this place still going on. So this place gotta be destroyed. But you should continue. As a matter of fact, second Esdras.
I got it. This is 2 Esdras 4, verse 29. Is there, I'll start at 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
And where's that place that's sown with you? As you can see, in America, there's nothing but wickedness and foulness that's going on in America. You know, they say if that don't pass away, and then the place where the soul is living, that's all. Why the
agriculture where the farmer would actually set fire to his own field, right? And what that does, that allows space for the new, right, and healthy fruits, crops to come up, and it also gives nutrients. Now we understand that Babylon won't be inhabited, but for the whole world, because the devil have the whole world, right, under his control. Okay, so that's gonna, the Lord destroying this place and this devil as well. That's gonna give what? Nutrients into the, unto the foundations of the earth. And I'm talking about the people, right? Which is Israel. Right? Israel gonna spring forth, and the fruits gonna, the whole world is gonna benefit from the fruits thereof. You got it?
That's why that place called good, man. You just said it, go to my kingdom.
That's right.
It has to be filled with righteousness, man. Righteous water. The earth's gonna be refreshed. You know what I'm saying? That's why, hey, if that don't come, yeah, if that don't, or for that to come, yeah, the America got to be destroyed.
That's right. This the book of, this backing up exactly what you said. It's the book book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7, verse 43, it says, "But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up." Got it.
Yeah, basically, the end of this place, the beginning of our, the end of Esau's kingdom is going to be the beginning of our kingdom. Where we will have immortality, everlasting life. You know, it's being pushed right now because truth being brought out. You know what I'm saying? They'll say that the lies be revealed. You know, that's how you know this place is going down.
That they'll do, like the brother was speaking on, is a nuclear destruction. So in order for our kingdom, to come into play, all right, for the house shot to make his return, the nukes got to be shot off, and they got to hit somewhere. And it's a people that's gonna have to be saved. The elect, all right. And after that, it's gonna be a happily ever after, man. As the brother was saying, the righteousness is gonna be grown in the truth, all right. Which is, as the brother was alluding to, with the seeds and the field, everything being planted, that's gonna be what's sprung up, man. You know. The second Esdras, 6 and 9, it says, and the beginning of it that followed it. And I brought that out to what you started off on, bro. It's important the times. How do we know we're in the times of the end of Esau? It says, verse 8, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob had held first the hill of Esau." This is a symbolic, all right, for him pulling down Esau's kingdom, which was going on. It's verse 9, it says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of his that follow."
It's just show you right there, what's going to happen in this place ends. You know, man, as soon as this place ends, then our people, you know, the new season. But right now, hey, we the season finale of America. Waiting for that final episode when they get once that comes in, it's going to be a new season. New season, man.
The series finale. Like the life is basically on the process of purification, in which, you know, when the vegetation come up the earth, the large stones and men are likened unto that. You know, that's where the treasures lie at. All right, but it's a purging process, as brothers know, with gold, and out of everything comes out of the earth. Matter of fact, it's Job 28. All this is just kind of circles into what you're saying. It says at the top of it, Job tells of the earth's treasures. And really the true earth treasures is who? The elect, right? His people, the way he planted his men in vineyards, olive trees. That's the treasures of the Lord. It got to spring up, all right? Which, when we started to get this truth, we started to get life in it, started what? Spring up. And out of the earth came Adam. All right, when you go into the word Adam, it's called what? Adam, from the ground. So out of it, even Yahweh shall say that you shall be, he gonna hit you with what? Fire and water. All right? Is it go like that? If y'all can get that? Go ahead, brother.
I want to say too, that back you up. And this place collapsing, I can't
He baptized you in, which is the going into it, but going into, obviously going into, you're gonna go through the tribulations and the trials. But the fire is what I want to put emphasis on, all right? Go ahead, what you about to say?
I want to say too, like, as this place collapsing, I can't build up, but I can't start with men.
It seems fitting, because the Lord, like his judgment into a rank, all right? He started, like you say, he's ending it literally with fire. All right, so what? His judgment is coming in, and out of fire comes the things of the earth. This Job 28 and 5. As for the earth, out of it coming bread, and under it is turned up as if it
All right, so the Lord, even as he sprang things up through that purification purpose, he also will take down Babylon through fire as well. The Lord's judgment is like a rain, man. Everything is coming back around. Go ahead, Anna.
Like you said, right? Who are those precious, those stones?
I got that.
But look,
What
are the stones speaking? Fire.
Fire.
Right?
Yeah, the
So
stones speaking
are
fire.
actually speaking fire.
Yeah.
Because of what? I think it was Isaiah. He said it was like a fire. in his
Jeremiah.
belly. No, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
He said like the word was a fire in his belly.
Yeah. In order for the fire to be in you, you have to come from it. It had to be a beginning. You had the fire with the line within you, man. And that's even more why the Lord dealing with the fire in the beginning, in the middle, and end is even even our spirits are consuming fires, man. Our spirits is what we're made of. So when the Lord put that fire in a vessel, all right, it only can come forth of it as fire. That's why I'm making you as Jacob shall be a flame and Joseph will come on, a fire, right? So the Lord, the judgment is starting from the beginning, coming back around to the end. Let me get this. This is Job 21. I jumped to 5 to go to the fire part, all right? It says, surely there's a vein for the silver, and that vein is V-E-I-N. Obviously, you know it's a vessel within, and a place for where they find it, all right? And gold is purified through what? Fire. And where the stones are where the gold precious of the elect, the fire is purifying us, man. It purifies and get in us, then we what? Burn the people with it. And then the Lord gonna crush this place with fire. Even with the angels. Everything gonna go back to fire.
Yeah, even the shit we doing right now, today the word represents the fire.
The word. And Jeremiah, it says, verse 2, iron is taken out of the earth and brass is molten out of the stone. Which brass, all of, you get the burning and the molten and what you call that, man, when you got the mass on it, the proper way of doing it? Welding and, you burning the brass, the hot iron, things of that nature, man. That's how purification is brought forth, right? The best of something is brought forth, and that's why the diamond or the gold got to finish out of the fire for the perfection. And that's the same with us, all right? We coming from the fire, in the fire, out of the fire, back to the fire. Come on, man. We'll fire ourselves, man. It's heavy. It says, he set it into darkness and searching out all perfection, the stones of darkness and the shadow of death, all right? Which we know that goes into the wicked, man. They're the shadow of death, or the stones of darkness, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
If I can say, hey, brother, only the elect going to lock into this part what brothers is talking about. It's super heavy, right?
Yeah, you got it locked in. Yeah.
Hey, this is super heavy. This gonna go over the heads of the average King.
And that's why that's the goal of the Lord. That's the jewels of the Lord.
That's right,
He's
man.
making them up right now. All right, but again, as a process, remember that video I put in with the brother say, this is the final, or whatever, the final. Yeah, he was going into the actual way you actually bring forth the purging and, the smelt, the different steps. He went in the depth, man. All right, it says the flood breaking out from the inhabitant, even the waters forgotten of the foot. They are dried up, they are gone away from many. Back to the 5. As for earth, out of it coming bread, and under it turned up as if it were fire. The stones of it are the places of sapphire. Now, when you look at the Lord garden, he got sapphires. And speak about all his, he got emeralds, carbuncles. That's right. All right, all that ties back in to his man.
That's right. Precious
stone.
stone.
His flower, his garden bed.
That's it.
The Lord said, Ecclesiastes, my garden bed. All right, the garden bed makes up the husbandry. What the harvest is at.
The harvest.
All right, that's where the Lord getting busy at, man. When he's cooking, he's purifying, he's working. All right, let me get this. It says the stones of it are the place of sapphires, and it had dust of gold. All right. There's the path which no foul nor that which the vulture's eye had not seen, which the wicked don't understand these things, or even the vultures are the things that's unclean, can't even really come, it can't tie in with the good, man. So they they can't defile the garden bed. All right, because you know the vulture, they eat up the defiled things and clean it. That can't even come near. Right, 'cause they eat that. Right? He don't want to eat life. He's created to eat death. That's why he's the shadow of death, or the stones of darkness. All right? It says, I mean, I could keep going, but it's comparing the treasures of the earth, all right, as if the actual process of actually getting bread and different things are coming forth, but it's likened unto the vessels of the Lord, man. And that's how the Lord have us as vessels of honor. But that's what it takes to be able to have a vessel of honor. This is the process, man. You know, but you got it, bro. Y'all got it. It's a lot. Y'all got it. It wasn't as simple to, to explain it like that. Yeah. That brother, you got a precept right now? Go ahead, great. You got two of them out.
It's Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord of hosts, because you speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
That's what I'm saying earlier. Like, hey, the word represents the fire, man. And we devouring them, yeah, we burn them up. Hey, the word you're speaking. We burn them people up. Like, we burn this place down, man. We tear it down. You know?
This is Jeremiah 20:9. Then I said, I will not make mention of him, nor speak anymore in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire, shut up in my bones. And I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay.
Like, well, if fire get on you, like, the whole point, you got to get it out. You want to get it out, right? So basically, like Jeremiah was saying, like, the words that he's understanding, it was burning in his heart. The way he could control it, he had to lay it out.
He's in a man.
What's his own?
One thing about fire, you can't just keep it in a jar and sitting still. Fire consumes whatever's around you.
Try holding fire in your hand and see what's gonna happen.
You got him cold.
Try doing that.
It gotta be kindled.
Wait a fire.
It gotta be kindled. But the things that's necessary to kindle it have to be thrown in it. You can't just throw anything in it for the kindle. You see? You'll smother it, you'll do. So the Lord, in order to build his fire in his men, he's throwing the ingredients that's needed to kindle their fire, man. That's why men's spirits are invigorated, man. You gotta get fire you to serve the Lord, man.
That's it.
They just want to come around like, nah, you gotta want to get hunger. Like, no, I need to start leveling up, man. You know? And you do that by your fire is gonna get kindled, the more you go hard for the Lord. Putting off other things that don't kindle your fucking self, man. A man's spirit is a candle in him. All right, in order for it to be lit and be going, the Lord, you gotta be giving more to the Lord, dealing with the Lord, man. And the Lord gonna flame you up. Because we flames, man. You gotta know.
There's a process, if I may add to what I got it, right? Those brothers who deal with outdoors and things like that, starting fires, right? It's not, we're not talking about, having a big lighter. And even with that, it's a process to starting a fire. You can't just have an ember and just throw a heap of tinder on it, right? You will smother the flame, right? And you can't just throw gasoline on a small flame, right? It's going to explode on you, right? And then what good is the flame to you when you destroy it by it, okay? So it's a process that the Lord has to build your flame up, right? You have to sit down, you have to blow into it, and you can't blow vigorously. You have to tend to it. It's like a with the Bushmen, right? They look at it like a baby. You have to care for it as a small baby, right? And just to back up the brother, it's a process. The Lord have to deal with you, right, in order to bring your flame up. You got that.
And that's what the Lord is doing with his men. He kindling it, he blow it a little bit. All right, Jay catching hell 3, 4, 5 months in a row, and then after that, the Lord allowed the fire to just subside a little bit.
Because that's the perfect way to cook something.
Exactly. Right.
Just like the frog in the pot, you can't turn it too hot. You gotta have the perfect what? Boiling temperature, right, to get the food cooked to perfection. You can't put on some shit on 8. Some things gotta go on 8 till it get it browned up to the water, and you gotta let it descend. You're gonna burn things. So you gotta, even while you cooking, you gotta watch the fire. Like it's time to turn it down. It's time in the beginning to turn it up, to get the water burning, the things going. So even with us, until the Lord make the perfect flame, because you can't even be wild with your flame. You can't even, if your spirit is so wild and it's gonna be uncontrolled, uncontrolled fire burn yourself. And no man that got fire want to burn themselves, man. All right, because now you're killing your own self. So you got to be able to maintain your own spirit, man. That's right. All right, and the Lord is doing that through a purging process, man. It's a process.
If I can say, our elder brother Captain talks about it all the time. When is the flame at its perfectness? When it's that calm blue flame.
That blue flame. It's a whole other color.
Because when the fire's out of control, it's raging. You can tell when that fire is red, it's raging, it's super hot. When it's too low, it's like a spark, it's like a ember. But when it's at that perfect blueness, it's calm and it's perfect. And it even says one of your favorite ones in the Bible, the blueness of the moon. Yeah. And that blueness, healing everything. Heavy. That's backing up what you were saying. Backing up what you were saying. The Most High, he'll put you through things to temper that steel, purify that gold. He'll pull back, let you heal up a little bit, and get you with a different shot. And what? Each shot you get hit with, that just makes you that much more perfected and perfect, and be able to more utilize yourself in the truth and in your walk.
You gotta understand what's going on. Brothers using analogies. Brothers are using analogies on how you grow. The way the Lord deal with us, man, like this. It's up to us. You are by the Spirit of the Lord. This treasure in earthen vessels. I'm holding my. I'm going back. Let's go. Come on, man. Come on. You can't make this up. This is in the Bible, man. What we saying, brother? Brother, this is in the Bible, man. All right, go ahead, huh? Yeah.
I was like,
you get it. You gotta get it.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7, it says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, the excellency of the power of the Most High and not of us.
Yeah, and again, of the ground of the earth, which we came, which again, that's Adam's name. That's Yahweh. So when you start to think, really crops, the things everything we eat to live, for the most part, it comes out of crops, comes out of the earth. Right. All right? So the things and the nutrients we get, all right, to sustain us, all right, to keep us on a level of understanding the Lord, you got to have that fire. You got to have that fire in your vessel. I'm going to get that. Go ahead, brother. There's more? Go ahead. You got something? You got something down there for now?
And you got a kabar.
Bring it out. Yeah.
And this is 1 Peter 1:7. And the trial. This is 1 Peter 1:7. The trial of your faith being much more precious than fine gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor in the glory of the appearing of Hamashiach Yahushua. Tried by fire.
Yeah, basically, that's why we're being tried by that fire. Today, the test all we really ate. The trial of our faith, do we really believe? That's that main point of going to that fire. So I was going to that fire. That's no honor. You can't get to the king. You can't make the king while I was going to that fire. It said, by if we make it through that fire, we will have praise, everlasting honor. In our name.
Sirach 2, verse 5. The gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So yeah, gold is tried in the fire. We being tried by the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it said acceptable men in the furnace. The Lord called us, to go through that
furnace.
Yeah. Yeah. You also, if we're going through it, hey, you also, if we're going through it, hey, for that everlasting glory, man. Honor. You know what I'm saying? You take everlasting life, man.
It's Isaiah chapter 48, verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
He said he chosen us, he called us, to go through it, man. Go through that furnace, man. Everybody else is not, worthy to go through it, man. And the Lord's not doing it, man.
If I could say, he said he's chosen. All right. So that means he didn't just take any old rock off the ground and just throw it into a goddamn furnace. No, he took his time and said, okay, I want this stone, right? I want this piece of gold. I want this ruby, this, you know what I mean? This stone to go through that furnace. So, brothers gotta understand, hey, this is not a easy thing, but at the same time, you gotta take this thing serious because, you might get a chosen of the Lord. You got it, huh?
That's why, hey, brother, we got brought out, hey, there's some treasures.
That's right.
Treasures on the earthly vessels, right? Everybody else, they ain't trying to paint a corruptible crown. Yeah, we take incorruptible. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why the Lord constantly right forth. We got to keep on basically living in the word of the Lord, because that's also the way that the Lord purifies his vessels, man. Yep. Unto honor. Bring that out,
Psalm chapter 12, verse 6. It says the words of Yahweh.
The what?
The words of Yahweh.
First of all, the word is Yahweh Shai. Alright? So you can liken that Yahweh Shai of Yahweh. Go ahead.
The words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are pure words.
Yeah, what?
Are pure words.
Pure words, come on.
As silver tried in the furnace of earth.
Go ahead.
Purified 7 times.
Purified 7 times. So this word is going to complete you. Alright? When the word go forward and call you, you may, look behind like, what is it? What is it? Even with Samuel, he heard the word of the Lord a couple times, 3 times, he understood it. But with us, we're steady getting the word to be totally purified. All right? In order for a man to be complete, he got to constantly hear the word in his vessel, man. Then it got to sustain him. It got to stay in him. All right? It can't come in and come out. It's going to get in, then it has to grow, man. That's more.
Verse 7, it says, thou shalt keep them, and the Lord shall preserve them from this generation forever.
So, being nourished, when we are nourished of the words and purified, all right, that helps us walk in the truth according to law, statutes, and commandments, and it also shields us from the ways of the world, the things of the world that can get us Satan, right? All right, and when we get it, we got to do this 2 14 and 39, 38. It says, in the next day, behold, a voice called me, saying, Edris, open thy mouth and drink that I give thee to drink. And when we drink and eat, it's part of the nourishment process in which we use to live. Right? It says, then opened I my mouth, and behold, he reached me a full cup, which was full as if it were water, but the color of it was like fire. All right, so the color in which these words, it put the fire in us, man. And that's Yahweh in us, man. All right? Because what we do and preach and teach, it all goes back to Yahweh, which then it goes to the Lord. Jacob be like, oh, I'm going straight to Yahweh. No, it got to go to Yahweh, man. If he's the word and the Lord give the word to you, you got to give the word back to him. That's the mediator. Miss me with that. You can't just get to the Lord. Nobody's going to the Lord, man. He didn't order it like that. You can't just go to the throne like that. All right? It says, that's out of order. If the Lord gives you the word gives you order. So when you get the order, it tells you how to give it back, what to do. Everything is in order with the Lord, man. So now you get the word and you're going to be wild. I'm going to God. I doesn't know, man. Nah, it says, and I took it and drank, and when I had drunk of it, my heart uttered understanding, and wisdom grew in my breast, for my spirit strengthened my memory. So it ignited the flame. Once the flame was lit, it was over. The Lord, like, once I light him up, in other words, once I get him clean, put my word in him, he gonna light up. He gonna light the world up, man. All right, because that's his job to do. And the Lord tempered every man, engaged every man fire to get busy as such, man. All right, go ahead. Yeah, this for the butter fire. This for the butter fire. This Proverbs 25:4, and it reads, "Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall forth a vessel for the finer." You else gonna speak on?
Yeah, that's the purification process. It burns up all impurities and helps it.
That we were purified in the
And if I can say, hey, the simple thing, we're just talking about regular silver. But as we've been going into, right, you have elect men that the Lord likens unto silver, unto gold, unto carbuncle, unto beryl, right, unto stones. You see precious metals. So it's talking about
Right here, verse 4. Come. This is Proverbs 25:4, and it reads, "Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel."
Us being that vessel.
That's right.
Which we have the Lord, He's doing ultimately what has been going into is the purification process. All right? Now, this is the word purify. It says to free from spiritual pollution. All right? And what's the pollution that we deal with? The ways of this world, the wickedness of this world. So the Lord is purifying us to do what? Free us from the spiritual pollution, man. To separate the gold from the dross, man. Melting away the impurities. You see? It says, I got a little more. It says to cleanse, refine. It says to make pure. That's it. That's the point. To make pure, man.
if I can say, he says refine, right? What is Esau doing with these different oils at these refineries?
You see? And it go, a refinery never closed. It's never shut down. It's working.
Think that you can just pull oils and gasoline from the ground and just use it. No, you have to refine it. That should be what? Useful.
You talked about refining oil. What do we have? Oil.
The real
Oil being poured into these vessels.
That's right.
Refined, being where they got extra virgin olive oil. The virgins with that pure, uncut doctrine, not defiled with any, oils that are defiled with any, additives, no high fructose corn syrup, nothing like that. It's just straight pure oil.
Right. They say the oil is in the dwelling of the wise. Where it was Proverbs 21 and 20. Right? Yes, where there's oil in the dwelling of the wise, man. That's why when we trimming our lamps, it don't mean even when the five virgins, all right, when they tarry, all right, what the other ones doing, they were steady refining their oil, man. And the other ones was like, oh, we was bullshitting. Now we need to look at this double. Yeah, you get ready for slavery. Go ahead.
When they were trimming the lamps, what does the lamp have? Fire in it.
They got
the
fire.
oil to keep that fire going. That fire,
That's
keep
the
the
light.
light going.
That's the light. And what you see from fire, it does bright. It's light. You ever saw a dog fire? What we talking about? Ain't no dog fires. You ever saw a fire that you couldn't actually see? I'm talking about like literally you look at it, but it's just dark. There's no fire has light to it, man. And that's why our vessels lighted up like that, man. Go ahead,
If I can say real quick, and that fire in that lamp is perfectly tempered. So what? The lamp didn't burst. It didn't catch everything else on fire.
Yeah.
It was tempered.
That's the vessels of honor. They're gonna be tempered to where they're not gonna explode. All right, they're not gonna underperform or don't work as well as their fire gonna be what? Perfect. That's the end of that man. But you gotta get to the end of the man. All right, which the Lord gonna purify. Go ahead,
One more. And when they say the bridegroom came,
Go ahead, Donnie.
in that parable, when they say the bridegroom came at midnight in darkness, are we walking in the lane of darkness with this light shining forth?
got to quickly add, I'm gonna say this again. If any brother know about being in the wild, bushcraft, like 12 o'clock, midnight, that's the time when they really want to go to sleep, and you have to put enough tinder on the fire to keep it going to the next day. You see? Because wait, this thing coming up middle of the night. That's when people most, the fire
when it
go out.
burn out.
Yeah, it's gonna go out.
Some people are sleeping.
That's right.
You can't tend to them.
You can't tend to
Sleep.
That's just a heavy thing that brother had said, man. Because we are likening us into that hour right now. People are asleep.
That's why we don't sleep in the night.
That's right.
We're children of the day.
Y'all got it.
The night, it says, desire not the night. Job 36 and 20. When men are cut off in their place. The same thing as a fire.
That's right.
All right, in the night, it'll just cut off in the family. Like, man, I went to sleep. Nuts put roasting over open fire. Man, the fire got to be open, man.
That's right, huh?
How you gonna roast the marshmallow or whatever, eat it from doing, get the fire going, man. All right, whatever. It's a dew. Every morning the dew comes. The dew.
Yeah,
And it wet the ground.
It
That's
wet
what
the
puts
ground.
a fire
That
out.
puts a fire out.
People liking to do into what? Temptations, man. Shit that's gonna come and knock you off what? Knock the fire off your whatever's kindling. You see?
Well, when your hour shines as the what? The morning star.
That's right.
Yeah, like, come on, man. You gotta watch. That's the beginning of the watch.
So this video.
Hey, I gotta figure this word out.
Hey, stated upon my watch.
That's right. Now this that word refined. You got it.
Stop, man.
It says this the word refined in the online etymology.
Your light shine.
It says to bring or reduce to a pure state or a condition of purity as full as possible.
Heavy.
Yeah, know what prepares clean. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're being refined. That's spiritual fight.
It's word.
Cleanses us for all the folly, impurity that we have.
Dross.
You know what I'm saying? You also, has to be clear from that physical fire, but it's about to come. You got to go through the spirit. Yes.
Go ahead. This is Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part.
Get eight too, get 8.
This is Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
It said come upon the past, they ate the land, which ain't America. It said it's singular. I'm not saying land, it said land. They talk about America. It said, hey, yeah, 2/3 shall be cut off and die. But they go down by the nuclear destruction, man. That physical fire. They say, hey, the third shall be left therein. It's heavy. You know what I'm saying?
This is verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Say, yeah, well, hey, 2/3 they gonna be killed off by that physical fire. But we could be, there's spiritual fire, man. We could be saved, you know.
And, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah is my power.
Go call upon that name, hey, how about you know? But hey, that's only one name we gotta say. You know what I'm saying? That's what we say. You know? And we call upon him, he go deliver us, man. They made that spiritual fire, man. You know?
Fire is necessary. Right? In this this time that we in, to do what? To clean, to rid the earth of what? Like you alluded to earlier, the cancer, right?
Yeah, just like being cleansed by that spiritual fire. Hey, the earth will be cleansed by the physical fire, man.
That's right. It's necessary. That's the fire is the greatest cleansing agent. Right? There's no other solution, chemical solution. There's water can't do it. Right? Fire is the greatest cleansing agent known to man. Right? And that's why we going through it, and this earth is going to go through it. But predominantly what? America. You got it, huh? Right? Okay.
Yeah, no, just to shout the brother out, he made a good point. He was like, when Brother Kayal was, brothers obviously knew that's myself, he said that my name means lava. And, and it's,
a fire is lava.
A fire is lava. right? It can't. It's not dormant. It's not no, like it's live. You got life to it. All right, because it's perfected with the light. The light it's perfected with the igniting in it, brother. All right, that igniting of that fire, man, it's different.
Yeah.
It hit different. All right, it's gonna totally complete whatever is on, man. And whatever fire get on, it's gonna do the job. If it's sent here from the Lord to knock this place off, it's gonna turn and burn this place. The smoke don't be an indication that a sin from America, from generation to generation, is gonna be where the Lord showed where He totally completed the purging process over there.
Yeah.
All right, fire is a completion. When it's complete, it's done. Whatever was in it is done, man. All right, Sam is our spirits, man. With this Revelation 22 and 16, it says, I, Yahushua, have sent my angel. It says, Shalom, man. This Revelation, you got it. Hey, you got it, brother. This Revelation 22 and 16. I, Yahushua, have sent my angels to testify unto you, until you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. Because I had mentioned that, but you got it.
Hey, that's talking about Yahushua, man. He said, I am the root offspring of David. I mean, he came to save the men. You know, where he came from, the lineage of David. You know, he said he is that morning star. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, we come back, we come back, everybody's going to see. It's going to be, it's going to be bright in the sun. You know, it's going to be darken everything in earth. You know, and also, everybody's going to see Yahushua, man.
I got the word right in the online etymology. It says lamppost. Lamp. Hey, so, come on, man. You can't make this up. Lampras, which lamp, they got lamp. It says shining, brilliant, clear, transparent. All right? It starts to be made clear when the Lord starts to work His fire in His vessels. You start to see the purification in them. You start to see, like, man, the Spirit of the Lord is on that man. All right?
That's to be clear, who the Lord is.
Yeah, splendid, magnificent. So, out of the vessel of that which is pushing forth that fire, you're going to see the magnificence. Then you'll know where the fire came from. Same thing in the creation. What? Their faces is shining now, man. All right? It says, splendid things, i.e. luxury or elegancies in dress or style. And you start to see the flavor through men when that spirit is ignited like that, man. And that fire, man. And you got our elders and apostles. Look at all the elegancies you see in them. All the differences. And there's in the Lord Garden Bake, all right? You know, the different things, the campfire, all the special herbs and the things the Lord like, man. Frankincense and different things like that, man. That's made up of His men, all right? It says the goodly, the white, the gorgeous men, right? All right? Those are what the Lord speaking of as that's the word bright in Revelation, man. All right? And that's Yahushua. So when Yahushua get in you, that's what the reflection shows. That's why it says in Proverbs 27 and 19, as in water, face answering to face, so the heart of man to man. Your spirit is reflecting what you're doing for the Lord, man. Yes. All right? Go ahead, huh? Ooh, it's great. And then at the mileage, I gotta get it. You got it. It says a torch, a lamp. Hear me. I'm praying stuff. It says a torch, a lamp, the flame of which is fed with oil. Go ahead, man.
Fed with oil.
Fed with oil. Look, you got it.
Yeah, represent the word. Hey, let's have that scripture.
Come on, man.
When that fire the word, hey, it's being a temple. It's being, you know what I'm saying? Brought up, man, by that oil. Which ain't the oil, represent the word too. You
if I could say, hey, that's why I tell you in Revelation, I would rather ye be hot or cold, all right, likened unto a fire, all right? Either one or two things gonna happen. You're gonna be either hot like a flame or cold like, without fire. You see? And only the oil can do what? Feed that flame.
The Lord gotta light you up. In other words, you can't make yourself hot, Jake. This ain't no rap video. This ain't no diss track, whatever. You can't make yourself hot. You can't get on this track and ride that beat. You gotta have the Earl. The Earl make you hot. Yeah, Jake. So you can't be a self-proclaimed prophet. All right, you can put out as much video, anything you want. If the Earl is not feeding that flame, you ain't got it. There's nothing you can do. You don't have a flame. All right, you got it. Y'all got it.
It's 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse, what it was, you wanted, 13? Yeah. 1 Corinthians 3 and 13, and it reads 12. It says, now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
So yeah, basically, we build it ourselves at that lively stone, the gold. What does it say? Silver, precious stone, wood. You know what I'm saying? You get that fire. That's what, that's gonna, it's gonna try us, man. To see, what kind of stones we are, what type of gold we is. Or we that precious gold, or wherever we are, we'll be that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be built by that fire.
This 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 12, it says, beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Yeah, don't make it strange. Like, don't just saying, why this happened to you. Because that's real funny. In the day, like, you should know why. It is everything is just a trial. See, leave it alone. Right? You really are.
Yeah, that's backing up 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 14. It's backing up exactly what you said. It reads, if any man's work abide which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward.
Yeah.
So you got it.
Alright, so yeah, if you come out as that, you said the pillar, what type of stone or gold you will, you see a reward for it. Right? Be the righteous reward or the evil reward.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I got something else. Those brothers got it now.
Real quick. It's book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 17. And they shall be mine, talking about the elect, saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spared his own son that served him. So every man in the Lord is a jewel of Yahweh Shai. We represent those precious stones, right? The onyx, the tiger eye, the pearl. That's us. We're the Lord's jewels.
Yeah, long way. Say, if we come to a precious jewelry, you will spare them for their physical fault. That judgment.
And when you purified by the spiritual fire, you get spared from that physical fire. That's coming to the rest of the world.
This for you, huh? Peter chapter 2 and verse 20, and it reads, for what glory is it if, when ye be buffeted for your faults, ye shall take it patiently? That's a question mark. But if, when ye do well and suffer for it, ye take it patiently, this is acceptable with Yahweh. And brother's been speaking on a spiritual fire. These are the things that we go through on a daily basis. Right? The things that, the normal Jake will lose their wits over. Right? But you got to take these things cheerfully. Okay? You got to endure them like a hard soldier, man, because these are the very same things that are going to lead you into perfection, right? You don't see gold crying about, damn, this fire is too hot. No, because gold knows it's going to be beautiful at the end of its purification process. And we are likened unto the same thing, right? That's why gold holds up in the furnace, okay? You got it.
Hey, I would just say this like this, bro. You got two options. You can either go through the fire or go through the fire, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You got two choices, fire or fire. All right?
That's straight gate.
Either gonna walk all the way through unscathed or not.
That's that straight gate.
Refined. You can walk through either refined or you're gonna get caught in it and burned up.
Not on the straight gate.
And even then you can get purified either way.
Refined or
Narrow
refined.
path.
One of the two. As it says in what? 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. The same shall know by death by pain. Right? And we are dying by pain in a spiritual sense. Right now, as we speak, okay, we are going through things that aren't comfortable. Right? Our old man is being what? We're killing our old man daily. Right? That's right, brothers. You know? But
Like the other brother down here says, Yakana, hey, I'd rather go through the spiritual fire than to get through the life of sleeping.
Hey, you gotta purge your flesh in order to fill with the spirit. That's why the Lord do that. Right? The flesh is a vessel for your spirit. And unless the Lord prick you, hey, when a man feels pain in his body, it says it what? To his nervous, it's in his mind. What's your mind? That's your spirit. Right? So you gotta get purged in your flesh to understand it through your spirit, man. Everything is a process.
That lets you, your mind took now, I won't go through that again. So I'm gonna refine
Change
my
it.
actions.
And you start to change and work towards that which is what? That's buffeting you, man. All right, and that's why the Lord put the spirit on me to understand their infirmities. If you understand that we was gonna have permanent infirmities, and get that in 2nd Ezra where it says the malignant root, all right, which that permanent infirmity was made permanent through the sin in Adam, all right. Well, sin is sickness as well. Sin is a sickness. It's a mourning, all right. It's a suffering. So the same thing we suffer from, acknowledge what we ought to do to what? Carry. Same thing as a brick of gold. The Lord made it perfect to understand that He made the process of the body or the layer of the gold perfect to go through what it's going through in order to survive it. That's why Yahushua had a body in Hebrews 10 and 5. He said, offering and sacrifices thou when it's not, but thou hast gave me a body, has prepared me a body to endure everything He had to go through, man. Same as our vessels. All right, we're gonna suffer for a time, but joy gotta spring up, man. And that's where we're gonna get in the spirit, man. The joy. I had that too.
what they say, hey, brother, you made a beautiful point, because what the Lord tell you, He said you're not going to give you things that are too much for you, right? And that's likened to kind. You know, that's likened to what? The purging process for different metals. If you turn the heat up too high on iron, it's going to melt. If you turn the heat up too high on what? Gold is going to melt. Right? So you have to have the perfect temperature. We're talking about, you know, the Lord, so He's a perfect forger. Right? When you forge things, you have to have, right, an understanding and expertise in making jewels and making, you know, different metals. Hey, Yahweh made Yahweh shine. You see? So He automatically off the dump is the perfect forger. You see? Come on, let's take it.
Real quick, Swati. This is Job 38:6. It says, "Wherefore are the foundations thereof fasting? Who laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together." If Yahushua is that morning star, all right, who are the morning stars with him? All right, they're the cornerstones. And He's the stone that the builders didn't allow. He's the what? The ultimate stone. He's the chief cornerstone. All right. It says, when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy. That was, I had brought the joy up after the suffering. All right, but after we get this word or get this liveliness in us, man, we start to sing out to the Lord for joy. And when we sing the new song, that means our what? The renewing in our spirits, man. All right, taking us from that old man, transitioning us to the new man. All right, it bring what? It bring a joy unto us, man. You gotta do it.
So yeah, and back that point we're saying that we are that monster. Like me, for thousand. It's saying like as the scripture saying on 2:16, this shall you know who the chosen. By them going through the hate and spiritual fire.
You never see a dog stop, man. You ever saw a dog stop? See the head with that storm. It's the stars always are burning. That's just like saying, man, the sun ain't his dog. It ain't shining. It's like nah, the sun died. It's a light. It's a permanent light. It's a lesser light for the day and the greater light for the night. All right, so when you think about it, it's always what? Shining. It's always serving its purpose, man. And that's what we gotta liken ourselves into as vessels of the Lord. We gotta always be serving the purpose of the Lord, man.
Yeah, ain't no blaspheme over here, man. Come on over here. Come on over here.
Hey, all right.
He good, he good.
Oh,
He good.
all right.
Yeah, let's see what he's talking about.
Yeah, he said blaspheme. He over there talking. All right.
Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah.
You want me to bring a second out?
Listen. How you doing?
Hey, it's just Jazz Fest weekend. Let's
I got the second Esdras for you. It's the book of Second Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 7. And it reads, the entrance thereof is narrow. You want to start 6? All right. Come, Second Esdras 7 and 6. And it reads, there is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field and is full of good things.
That city that being built. You know, they say the path thereof is a broad field. You know, welcome to it. What is that broad field? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's called. You know what I'm saying? They will go through it. In that path.
What's on either side of it?
Hey, we can't blaspheme. Esau the only one can blaspheme. They the only one can blaspheme. We can't do shit. You know, he still talking shit, man.
You know, full of righteousness. Everything being refreshed on the earth.
Yeah, go
You know what I'm
ahead.
saying? That's for the good things,
We
man.
get it right.
That's right.
Where we going to enjoy eternal pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's that good thing, man. You know?
If I could say, that's
Yo,
the
Rick,
beauty of
I know.
refining different stones. After you finish the stones, you see, now you're able to what? Wear them. You see, now you're able to, there's no more work in this stone. Now it's complete already, it's no more work. Now you get to wear it and enjoy it. You see, and that's the whole process that the Lord got us to do. I mean, back in Second Esdras chapter 7 and verse 7, and it reads, the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
I said the entrance, you know, the entrance, we enter to that path, we come to the truth. Hey, what the main thing we come to the truth, hey, you know, be delivered from this place and make to our kingdom, be the first fruits. Make to our kingdom. They said to that path, through that way is a straight gate. You know what I'm saying? Narrow it means straight. You know, it means only one way to make it to the kingdom, man. You know?
Next couple of verses.
It's verse 8, and it reads, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water.
If I could add, the brother said the city, the main thing when you come into the city, wherever you at, what you see? Lights.
That's it.
Right? And whenever you can get it right back. Go ahead. Or you want it to the address?
This Matthew chapter 5. This Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. It says, ye are the light of the world.
What are ye? The stars. Bro, the elect really the stars of the earth. It don't quite yet, like it said in Romans, it don't appear to be yet. Same thing as a star. Sometimes it don't appear to be that it's gonna be shining, but you'll glance and then look back and then it's lit up, it's illuminated. So it don't appear to be right now that the true stars of the earth are actually shining. All right? The dimmer stars that they call celebrities and different things in this earth, the Lord illuminaries are actually the ones that shine, right? Because the world is upside down, but as it speak about in Acts, the men that came turned the world upside down or come hither also, which are the real stars of the world. So when the real stars start to come out and shine, which you're going to see your teachers, so they're not removed in the corner anymore. Those stars are shining bright in the sky now. They're the light of the world now. All right?
When you see the most stars at night is what? When you don't see the lights in the city.
Yep.
Those are the lower luminaries. Hey, we're seeing the true stars of heaven shine right now in the darkness, and we're seeing it more and more as these lights in these cities die out, as Babylon, as Esau's system is dying out.
The stars, contrary to popular belief, how the Lord made the constellation of stars. And listen, we're not the greatest, but like he said, those stars can't shine with those stars. Every star that shine together, they got to be on the same level. In the kingdom, 144,000 stars are going to be shining together. All right? They're going to be together. They're going to have their illumination. That's why right now, it's not required that we looking for shine of glory. We just want to give out the light until those that need the light, until all the lighters be together. A light shine the best and the brightest when all of them are illuminated. If you got 4 lights in your house and one is out, you're going to get a little lesser light in that area. It's going to be a little dim. But when the elect shine, all the lights are shining together, man. Ain't no such thing as, oh, he going to be shining a little light of it. No. We're going to be known as one light. It's going to be one light. Go ahead, brother. The city of Jerusalem. Yes, brother.
It says the city that is set on the hill cannot be hid.
You break it down. Y'all break it down.
It says, and as the brother was going into that city is what? New Jerusalem. Set on the hill. It represents what?
Hey.
The city. In that city, that light, the real luminaries is not going to be hid, man. You see? It's going to be shining so bright that what? Everybody going to see and say, we're going to go back to being what? That perfection of beauty.
Right, let your light shine.
Yeah, because we ain't going to be hid.
So Ron 25, verse 11. But the love of the Lord has all things for illumination. And he that holdeth it, whereunto shall he be likened. And Christ say, hey, the love of the Lord, hey, the words, the law, statutes, commandments, that pass all, the illumination, man. I mean, hey, it's brighter than any light, man. It say he that hold on to it, the elect men that's holding on to this, the words, which ain't the love of the Lord. Hey, they're like unto it. They brighter. They too much brighter than all the lights that you can see, man. The physical lights,
Back in Matthew 5 and 15, it says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Like the Lord said, he that seeketh to be known, all right, he speak openly. You can't be like, I got this light, but I'm going to go in certain places and do that. No. Lord, like, nah. Go into the chief place, where all the lights are on there, where all the people is at. You can't, seclude yourself. The Lord, he that seeketh to be known, he don't do anything in secret. You got to say that to the world, man. And that's why the Lord put us on the forefront, and that's why all the cameras of the world is on the who? The Israelites. Everybody is like, who those guys? All this, all that. They're putting in algorithms and different things because why? All the attention that's came to the real lights of the world once they came out, which starts with our apostles and elders. All right, our teacher will not be removed in the cone anymore. Your eyes shall see that teacher. But you saying the light of the world. It just don't appear that they are now until what? They get into what? The real world, or the world of Israel be what? Lifted up, right? They saw the kingdom of heaven coming down. But as it was coming down, it's going to have a glow to it, baby. It's going to have glory on it. Yes, you're going to see the glory of the new world coming down. John seen it. All right?
Well, you got to back me up. Talking about how all eyes are on here. What did they just talk about pushing through the Congress? That anti-Sem bill, where, one of their definitions for that organization pushing for it is saying that the Jays killed Yahushua, which it wasn't those Jays, it was the real Israelites, but they link it as them. So what? They're looking to make the Bible illegal. They're looking to put that light out. But what? A light upon a hill cannot be hid.
That's it.
Right. This heat, this company right now, this night, is burning this company, right? It's all the info. It's all the reaches heights into the moon. You gotta do something. That's it. We gotta put that fire out. It started small. It started just like a fire, right? A wildfire. Or fires, you see, it starts small. Fires don't usually be big.
It just start out big.
It start to attach to more and more, so that fire was spreading. That spirit of fire was spreading through all the men in different areas that it was supposed to get on. And guess what it did? It done grew to where they can't put it out. Some fires, those wildfires, they just let them what? Go out on their own. Saying, with the men of the Lord, we're not going out no more. Once he lit us up, we're going to be lit up to the kingdom. That's it. But look, they spraying like wildfire. We got to do something. Then the fire trucks and shit ain't working no more. They're like, what we have to do? All right? You can't put water on it, because water on it make it what? More aggressive. All right? So we're that wildfire that the wicked can't put out, man. You got it, man. Y'all got it. Got it.
In 2 Peter 1:19, we have also a sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place, unto the day of dawn, and the day's star arise in your hearts. In 2 Peter 1:19, we have also a sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed. We're like more confident within the word that we have. Like the Bible is everything that's in the Bible is gonna come to pass regardless. That you take heed.
Hey, faith, just to add to the brother, faith show the fire in your spirit, man. Hey, man, faith precede them, bro. If you're really not all that faithless, your moves and the way that you react and the things that you do is gonna show forth into the Lord. At some point, brother, your faith gonna have to be in front of you. Now, whether it done went behind you or not, your faith precedes you. It's going to show who you are. All the men of the Lord, faith preceded them. You can read of Abraham, Hebrews 11, it spoke about what? The faith of the man. If the faith, the thing that went before, man. And you saw it. It ain't like you could hide your faith, brother. All right? Oh, that guy got hit in his faith when he was watching. No, man. You got to have a glowing, glamorous faith.
What's the common denominator right now? All those men that are written in the scriptures, their faith is predicated on what? These same scriptures. It's not no different doctrine.
I want to say too, because all these prophecies, it's gonna become more clear, man. Everybody's gonna see that. Everything prophecies gonna come to pass. Everybody gonna see that. Show word, man.
A man that does exactly what it says, you have no doubt that the next time he says something, he's gonna do what he's gonna say. So the same thing is like the Lord. the Lord, everything that the Lord said he will do, he has done it or will do it. And we know he will do it because of the things that he said and he's done. You see, that's what boosts our faith. That's the
This is rock. 26 and 17. As the clear light is upon the holy candlesticks, we are candlesticks unto the Lord. Candle lights and candlesticks unto the Lord that the Lord have lit. Because he tell you in Zechariah 4 that we're those two olive that empty the oil out of themselves, man. All right, even the oil, you ever saw the oil from a candle? It look unique. Like if you see the way the oil you burn on a candle, it look unique. It's like a different type of oil or something like that, man. It says, as the clear light is upon the holy candlestick, that transparent light, those luminaries, those elegancy are the lights of the candlesticks of the Lord, man. All right, those are those 12 tribes, all right, and the men that's in these camps, younger brothers, all the way up into the apostles and elders, all the way down, man. The light is on. It says, so is the beauty of the face in ripe age, and wisdom calls a man what? Face to shine. We're in our youth, man. When you get the wisdom, you start to bear your youth. All right? That's what it meant. That's what that means. You know, you could be 50. If you get this word, you in your youth, man. You in your strength. All right? And that's the beauty of the face in ripe age, man. Go ahead,
For the Habakkuk, it's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, and verse 3. And it reads, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry.
That vision, man. Yeah, it might seem blurred to everybody else, you know, to the world. It's blurred right now that people can't see it. But soon, it's going to become clear. Just bring them that precepts, man. Hey, this is a short word promise. You know, it shall surely come to pass. You know? It might seem like it might take a long time, or people, it might take longer and longer, but yeah, if we see that, it's supposed to do with this. You know? That's why we got to turn and wait for it, because they look don't lie.
even in just regular terms, when you think about it, it feel like the night. Which one feel longer, the day or the night? The night. When you been in night, it turn night. It's like it dominates the day. Like it's a particular more. Especially if you can't sleep. When you toss and turn, if you ever try to go to sleep in the day, it's usually more easy than people who toss and turn at night. You are thinking it, things are rough, all right? So the light, even in the night, when you did kind of put those two together, the night is still rougher than the day, man. That's why the light gonna be important. When it do start to shine, it's gonna dominate that, man. All right? It's like an equalizer.
The night is far spent.
It's
The
far
day is at hand.
There you go. Far spent, the day is at hand. It's imminent. It's now. So the things of the light gotta come forward now. The treasures of darkness, it can't hide itself. It can't go anywhere no more. All right, it has to be put out. Go ahead, brother.
If I could quickly say, hey, look at the time we're in right now as the actual daylight, right? There's no need for the street lights to be on.
Yep.
Right? But we're in what? In the darkest times that history has ever seen. The world has never seen this depth of darkness. So what? When you go inside your house at night, don't you need light? So the Lord is doing what? He's putting his lights out there in the darkness. The darkness is all the time you need light, huh? You don't need a light in the light.
Yeah, you don't.
You need light when there's darkness outside.
Well, that's why the Lord made the lesser light for the day.
So for the night.
For the lesser light. My bad. Hey, somebody. The lesser light. I mean, I said it wrong.
I got you. I get what you're saying.
You got it. Y'all got it. But somebody.
Read that again, because that's not right what you said.
2 Peter 1 and 19. We have also a sure word of prophecy, whereunto ye do well that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place,
As unto what?
as unto a light that shineth in a dark place,
There you go.
until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts.
Right, so you see, like right now, you can't see all of the stars because it's daytime. All right, the light of the star shines in a dark place. All right, this it tells you in Isaiah 60. I don't know if you can do this real quick. is that? You had that too?
Yeah.
Bring it out. Bring it
Oh.
out.
Isaiah 60, verse 1. It says, Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. So that's what we're seeing right now. You know, the light is shining brighter and brighter. You know, so the Lord is constantly refining us each and every day. You know, so that's what we're doing, going through these levels. At first, one thing about it, the true man of the Lord is showing up on the scene now. We're seeing it right now. The light is getting brighter and brighter until that perfect day. Verse 2, it said, For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. That's what we're seeing right now. You know, hey, it's you know, plain and simple. Light and shine. Yeah, light and shine.
That's on time.
Yeah. You can't do that?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
hey, what that darkness represents, man, it's somebody the ignorance of these people.
That's it.
You know, not knowing what's going on. But yeah, hey, the Lord, even though we was in that state at one point, hey, the Lord shine that light upon us. Well, yeah, to hey, now we are well. You know, we know what's going on out here, according to the scripture.
Okay.
You know, he's doing everything he's doing.
That's it.
That brother got one right there. Hezekiah got one. Yeah. Brother brothers on the side right there.
This is for group 4 and 2. It says, Turn thee from Jacob and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Break it down.
So Yahweh Shai is the light. So by us walking in the ways of Yahweh Shai, he then turns us into that same light.
Now maybe you join heirs.
Right.
That's why Paul said, Be ye followers of me, as I'm a follower of who? That's the light.
Hey, if I can say this, Yahushua, the last time we walked the scene, he showed the disciples, and it's been everything, perfect way to do everything.
Yeah.
So he said, this is the way, walk ye in it, man. This is the illuminated way. And that's what we're trying to do, walk in it to the best I would do, teach other men to do. And teach other men to do so also.
That men may, what it said that men may see the light of, it says that men may see.
Start to think about it. When the Lord said He gonna return, in the night,
Leviticus 16. I'm just saying, my bad.
but He gonna only see who to save whom. The lights that He. You see?
He gonna read here, read 16.
This Matthew 5 and 16. It says, let your light so shine before men,
Come on.
that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
That's the light circulating in the house of the tabernacle of the Lord. It says the tabernacle of the Lord is with who? It's with
men.
men. But it's in the house of the Lord also, which where Yahushua is at. All right, once Yahushua not, right, it says not, he coming in that house. Once the Lord, the house Yahushua built with his men in his tabernacle, the light is circulating in the house. There's not one man in there who don't got that power source from the Lord.
That's it.
Everybody in that house contribute to the power source that's going through the house.
Right.
And the house is Yahushua. Which is said that in John 3. He every man building some house, but the house is Yahushua. But the man of the house is Yahushua. It's a lot. How perfect is it?
That's all the what you say.
Hebrews.
When you see a out light in your house, you pluck it out, you take it out, and you put a whole new one.
Yep.
You see? So it's only fitting that you say, man, every light that you see in the house of the Lord have to be illuminated. There's no other way.
And that's why when we was darkened, we was alienated and darkened, we started to dim out. But when the Lord put the light on us, we what? Shine more. Because even that light you replace, it'll shine sometimes harder than the other lights. Because why? It got all its energy and fuel, which we're renewed with, man. Everybody know that body electric.
I got one more.
What electricity do? It goes from one man to another. So we're in the house of light, we circulate, man. You complete the circle, and the Lord sitting on the circuit of the earth. Really, the Lord is sitting up. Listen, the Lord is looking at his men in the earth, man. The Lord gonna punish the earth, but then he gonna save us what? His light side of the world. The Lord sitting on the circuit of the earth, man. What we talking about, man? Get it.
Yeah, you got that.
Let's go,
Bring it
brother.
up. Bring it up. No time. Let's bring it up.
The brother garment all lit up like with sparkles, like, you know, like it's stars and serpents, man.
It's up, let's get it.
What? The spirit on fire. Come on, man. Y'all get it.
This is Proverbs 13 and 9. The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out.
Yeah, read it again, bro.
This is Proverbs 13 and 9. The light of the righteous rejoiceth, but the lamp of the wicked shall be put out.
When they say, hey, the light, hey, wow, our life ain't brightened up to your legs. Hey, boy, put out the light.
Hey, if I can add, we gonna let that nigga got no light. Hey, the Lord hit that nigga breaking. The Lord hit that nigga circuit break. And he's just looking for the service, man. I ain't got nothing, man.
Lights out.
Like so, with a lot of people, and you'll be in a light in the house, and the breaker could have tripped, and they don't know what happened. But it's as simple as, same thing with us, Satan will come at your circuit breaker, and then now your power source, you're just looking around, you calling energy, different people that be like, you see that it just was a click of the circuit breaker, and you like, damn, man, where am I? The minute of the Lord, their light can't go into that bush where it start to grow, if it start to fade, and them, they know what to look for to reignite themselves, man. That's through examination. Hey, any man that gonna deal with electricity, when he's going looking for problems, he gonna get a ground or start, then he about to examine the line. He about to go from what you going, looking from coming from place to place to see where you need to cut and send the rest of the energy towards, man. I don't know about it. I know it have to work like this. Just for what? Common knowledge, man. You see? To where that dead energy is not at, it's being cut off, and the new energy is born loose. That's just like a man in the camp. If you're dead energy, the Lord gonna replace you. The Lord will replace you with somebody that looks just like you.
Sure will.
No, he looked just like you.
Yep.
That's in the world. And the brother like, that's that brother like, no, that's another brother. Brother, that's in the world. When you replace a light or a light bulb, you gotta replace it with the same one.
That's it.
The same bulb.
It has a certain wattage.
Is that a watt? Yeah, like, come on, you got it. Y'all got it, you got it. You still got something now? All right, come, you got it.
This Daniel 12, according to Greek, starting 2. Many of them that sleep in the dust
Yeah,
of the earth
yeah.
shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. Wise is the that look. And they that turn many to righteousness, the stars.
But what's the firmament represent? The light of the heavens,
it.
right? You start to get into the Shemayans, all right, and that firmament, the Lord lit it up, man. It was illuminated. The Lord lit the heavens up. Remember, it was deep, void, and dark. In Proverbs 8, all right, the lights are conducive to what a dark place would look like when it's lit up and illuminated. You got it.
The wise shall shine. That's talking about
The wise, that's gold.
shining and turning other righteous, other people to other righteous.
Ultimately, it's talking about the kingdom or what? Transparency of like what?
Yeah.
The kingdom start within me. That's transparency of light, man. It starts to be transparent. It's a clear line to the men that's of the same circuit, man. It's a surge.
You bring it up.
Light up the corner.
H-slide
The world
To spread that light
spread the light.
to
That's
the ends
ball.
of the earth.
Yeah, come on, brother.
Continue
He slid
the
in.
circuit.
Yes.
You see? You gotta consider their light is going out.
Yeah. You got it.
Lightning dude.
I had something real quick. All right, just to give brothers an idea of what America is. Right? This Job 9:22. It says, "A land of darkness, as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death, without any order, and where light is as darkness." Right, and that's just a basic representation of how America is depicted. Right. It seems like it's right, but it's not. It's just darkness. Okay, it's like you have a blindfold on in a dark room and you're trying to find your way. Right? And as these brothers been beautifully bringing out, hey, the only lights are the elect men. Okay?
Yeah, it's a shadow of darkness. Which your shadow is following. So all through America, the darkness is following itself. Just like the Lord made the light to make a circle and come around, the darkness is going around too. That's why 2/3 of our people are wicked. They're what? Darkness is following it, man. Brother, you can't run from your shadow. So when it's dark, if you're a dark demonic person, you're gonna go around dark demonic people. Look at all these secret societies and all that. What they do, meet in the dark.
That's
In
it.
the night. Upon their beds. Right? They be with dark people in dark places
That's
doing
it.
dark things.
Wearing dark clothes.
Wearing dark clothes.
That's right. They black, all black on.
Yes, Lord. Yes, brother. Everything is right. Everything is right.
Yeah.
Come on with it. You said it's right. You gotta know.
This being a lane of darkness is what that light is shining forth. This is 2 Corinthians 4, verse 6. For the Most High hath commanded the light to shine out of darkness.
It.
To shine in our hearts.
It.
To give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Bro, read that again. And then you bring it down. Read that again.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. For the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, hath shined in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach.
That's represent us, man. They were once in that darkness, man. We was once ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, hey, the Lord command. This ain't the Lord command. Command. Hey, shine this light upon us, man. Shine upon our hearts.
Yes.
You know, we obtain this knowledge, man. But hey, that's what that light represents. You know? Go ahead.
It's the book of John, chapter 3, verse 19. It says, and this is the condemnation that light has come into the world. But men,
Yeah, light has come to the world. Hey, this word is being brought out, man. That's what it's coming to the world. But yeah.
it says, but men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, basically, the drawing people, they love the darkness. They don't want to come to the truth. You know? They love the darkness. They love, hey, the ignorance, man, 'cause that's all they know. You know? So, hey, they can't come to it. They're afraid to come to that light.
It's a gray area.
Yeah, it's too bright. Yeah, it's too bright.
It says, because their deeds were evil. Verse 20. What it says,
So I said, these two evil, like, it's too good when the light shine upon them, they hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's yeah, we feel good. Yeah.
it's going to say that. It says, for everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither coming to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Like, yeah, the more you do wickedness, all the evil, you will hate the light. So yeah, having that light, the word, that's gonna cut you. Yeah, it's gonna basically it's gonna reprove you, man. It's gonna rebuke you. There's a lot of people in this world that don't like to be rebuked because they hate it. You know, go ahead.
It says, verse 21, but he that doeth true cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in our power.
Oh, yeah. The ones that doing the truth, that is in the truth, in sincerity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they come to that light, man. You know? That's
Everything gonna follow.
Yeah, and that's why you can tell the separation of men. They're separated by what? Adam and light. Adam and light. That's a level of separation. And that's why we know the men that have no light in them. It shows, right? Because their deeds are dark. All right? Their ways are alienated. This is Luke 3:20. It says, young men have seen light and dwelt upon the earth, but the way of knowledge have they not known, nor understood the paths thereof, nor laid hold of it. Their children were far off from that way. So if you don't, your children are cursed, your habitation, all right, the dark men of the earth, all right, the men, the wicked, okay, their habitation is cursed, their children, their ways, they don't know of it, man. But the children of light, there is going to be upon their children's. That's no going on. The men of the Lord don't have a breaker box on their lights, man. They just got their light go straight to the power source, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. So in other words, nobody can cut on or cut off their lights with who? The Heavenly Father and the Son. You want son? Go ahead.
The perfect example is what? The sun.
The Son.
They don't have no goddamn breaker box on the sun. The sun is continually shining.
In this day, every day it hates. It excels. Yeah, one day it excels in itself and it goes in its circle.
It never cut off though.
It never cut off.
That's what I'm trying to
Yes.
break that point.
Yes, brother.
He can't never cut off.
Yeah.
He just go to a different part of the earth and shine direct.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. But I had something to back you up on something you said. It's somebody else.
Y'all got something on there, brother? You say what, brother?
It's it's 1 Corinthians 5 and 5, and it reads, "Ye are all children of light, the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness."
And just to further back up the point that all us brothers was bringing out, man. And we are the children of the light, of the truth, right? We abhor evil. We abhor the night because evil things happen in the night. You see, and truth dwell within the light. What you got, right?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it shows the separation. You know what I'm saying? And we don't partake in the darkness, man. And it's been shown that everybody see that. We come to our family and you see that we don't partake in the darkness. We are the like
I got it. Which we have mentioned in Sirach 16 and 16. His mercy is manifest to every creature, and he has separated his light from the darkness with an atom. That's what I had went into.
That's what the point is. Hey, Lord, separate us, man. Us having that light from the darkness, man. So we don't get caught up in that darkness.
Yeah.
Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 1. Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. Right, when you come into the truth, you change, man. Everybody notices there's something different about you, even if they can't put their finger on it. All right, we know his wisdom, the Spirit of the Lord, keeping the commandments, knowing our nationality, knowing that we're from the 12 tribes of Israel, knowing who our enemy is. All these things change. You might be in the world, you might have a joking spirit, you might be interested in folly.
That's like
That's not. That make a great point. Because in that word adamant, all right, you said make you hard, stern, or still. This is the word adamant. Hard, unbreakable, unshakable, a very hard stone, adamant, the hardest iron in steel. What we become? It says adamant, hard, unbreakable
faith, unshakable faith,
in belief. It says in belief. Right? So the Lord separated his light from his darkness with an atom, meaning it's a clear distinction. I'm trying to check out that. That's why the Lord separated this.
Yeah.
He said we're the light and they're the darkness.
Gross darkness.
Look at it. Look at that gross. Some people out of deep. They in the deep.
That's close Moabite.
Come on, bro. The Lord has separated us with an atom. Like I'm talking about an unbreakable, like to where, like he said, there's a go fix. Wide, the back of what you were saying, there's a go fix, brother. It's unbreakable. It's a great go fix to where the light can't cross over to the darkness. And that's why we know in the kingdom of heaven, the Lord got his sheep on the right and his goats on the left. And they make up the goats with Esau being the chief. Right? The other nations are the goats too. All right? Same Revelation 11. It says, an adamant, a diamond, a magnet. It says the hardest material.
Hardest. Jake really thinks, the hardest is NBA, I'm for some Lucy and one of these niggas, man. There's nothing harder than a man of faith. Because we all ready to die for you. How about you now shot? All of these so-called street niggas, hood niggas, you put them in a room, you give them a pack of cigarettes, they ratting on their homeboys, man. Telling the whole hood, these niggas not hard, man. What's hard is having the United States government label you a terrorist because you believe in the Bible.
An enemy of the state.
An enemy of the state. Because you believe in the Lord and the resurrection.
Our forefathers was hard body. There was a weed man of antiquity.
Yeah, it's second back. To tell you that they had men that was ready to die behind righteousness.
Yep.
Behind the law.
So there was what? There was adamant, right? There was adamant. It says applied in antiquity to a metal resembling gold, a white sapphire. Man, that white, that peer. When you hard, you peer. I'm standing on business. This is it. Ain't no wavering. Ain't no being double-minded. This is it. And guess what? We those men.
That's right. You know you're right.
We those men, man. We believe we those men. All right, because we entered into us that, man. Look, we adamant, man. Salah.
You don't need to waver.
Salah, man.
You don't need to waver when you're sure. Because you're right.
That's a law of passion. Truth is unwaverable because its truth is based on facts. Only lies are waverable.
A rock doesn't need to move because it knows it's hard. Come on, man. Everything breaks on it, like everything breaks on your house.
And that's why we drunk of that rock, that spiritual rock. And then you begin to get the stone. He the cornerstone. We drinking of that. He's living in us. He nourishing us. Come on, man. That's that same spiritual rock, man.
And when Moses broke that rock, he came out of water.
Water.
It's coming out of this spiritual rock. Water.
Water.
Living water.
Yeah.
You gotta be made hard, man. Hey, the great word, you brothers on the side. What endure means?
Persist. Persevere. Don't give
Persevere.
up.
What does the word endure mean?
What the word endure mean?
In the Bible.
Patient.
Back to enduros.
Duro. This is-
Tell them, huh?
The word endure means to make hard.
Make hard. Hardness.
So you endure, you make you being adamant. Man, brother,
Yeah.
this is it.
This is it.
This is it, brother. This the truth. Endure hardness as a soldier, but you gotta be made hard. Patience means to suffer, you long
Yeah.
suffer. You being made hard though. And that's why the Lord put us in captivity in these different infirmities to make us hard, man.
Yeah.
So we can what? Endure all things, man. Withstand.
That's right.
Go ahead, buddy, you got it.
This 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Now therefore in their hardness
As
is
a
a good
good
soldier
soldier.
of Hamashiach Yahushua.
Right, that word enduros means to make hard.
Okay.
So being a soldier is going to make you hard, man. You're going through adversity. All right, your family coming up against you, the society coming up against you. Just random, like impurities, man.
Yeah.
The society, it makes you hard. Because if you're a man of the Lord, your forehead is going to be completely hard against these people's foreheads.
Okay.
They're trying to celebrate Christmas and these pagan holidays. They're trying to celebrate the holy days of the scriptures. They're trying to commit adultery. Keep the marriage laws of the Bible. They're trying to eat pork and catfish and shrimp. We adhere to the dietary law. All of these things make us contrary to these heathen, man. These people in the world, they're soft. Like the brother was saying, when you don't have faith, you waver. One minute you believe in sweet Jesus, the next minute you're a Muslim, the next minute you're black conscious, the next minute you woke, the next minute you're spiritual, but not religious. I believe in this. I believe in a woke nigga. Like all of this is madness, man. Once you believe in the truth, it's unwavering. You can't convince me the name of the Lord starts with the letter J. Once I know the Lord's name is Yahushua, you can't convince me the so-called white man is Jesus. Once I read the scriptures, that he's a man of color. Like,
That's why he's a stone of stumbling as well.
Yeah.
In the balance. He's an adamant stone for what? Everybody else he's a stone of stumbling, man. So he's adamant on with the ones on the other side. You can't get it. Y'all are unchanging, unaltered. Praise God.
Let's finish the point. This First Peter, chapter 1, verse 6. It says, wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. So those that believe on the chief cornerstone represents Yahushua, all right, and those that believe on him, believe in his resurrection, believe that he walked the earth, and believe everything that Yahushua came with is not going to be controlled, right, which is the elect. Okay, you want to say something?
Yeah, y'all shut up. That's spiritual rock.
That's right.
Yeah, and rock is hard. It can't be moved. It's hard to move it.
Unmovable, unshaken.
It's verse 7. It says, unto you therefore which believe he is precious, but unto them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner. You want to say something more? Yeah, and so the stone which the builders disallowed, those who rejected Yahushua, that same man was made what? The head of the corner, right? The chief, the king of Yasharala, man. It says, verse 8, a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, which Yahushua is the word. It says, being disobedient, whereunto also they were appointed. So Yahushua, he's the rock. He was a stumbling to the wicked, man. All right? And he's, what it said, and those that believe ain't going to be, it's not going to be a stumbling block to them, man. You know? You got it.
I believe it was either, I think it was in Jeremiah, was I will make your face hard against their faces.
Yeah, that's
Ezekiel God. So what? You know, they come, Jake, you know, 2/3, you know, the wicked. As the brother was saying, you can't convince us that the name of the Lord is anything but Yahweh, that the name Yahweh, or the name of the Son is anything but Yahweh. You know, you can't convince us anything else against the truth. When these falsehoods try to come against that rock, it gets dashed to pieces.
Well, that's why they tell you in the Old Testament and the New Testament that the Lord changed not. He the same. That's the day. If you're a stone, if you was made of stone, you just a stone. It don't change. It ain't move. It's there. It's solid. There's a level of solidarity to it, man. And that's the Lord the same way, man. He's unchanged. Matter of fact, get Hebrews 6 and 17. The Lord don't waver. He's not double-minded. If the Lord put the business in, the Lord ain't changed the Bible. The commandments are the same commandments, brother, that Moses we got. Ain't nothing changed. All right? It's the same business. The Lord like, no, I put this in place. I'm standing on business. Same as what we're supposed to do. All right? As stones that build the building, we got to be as rock solid in our place as we could be. And if you take one stone out of the building, all right, or untempered and unmortared, it's going to what? Fall. It's going to chip away and fall. So the stone that the Lord picked you out to be, when you get put in place, it's plug and play. It's on. Ain't no pull out. Oh, I'm going to get out for a little while. You know, y'all hold my weight. Nah. All right, once the Lord put you and plug you in place, you got to withstand your stability and your foundation. That's where you at. You in your lot. All right, so you're not like the man next to you. You in your lot. All right, so you put in that building to serve for what the Lord put in your spirit. Wait, it's a freak, man. Jacob a freak.
Book of Hebrews chapter 13 and 8.
6.
I got that one in Malachi.
We're not holding it. Come on. You say what? He's unaltered, unchanging, like Hebrews 6 and 17. There's somewhere right there. I ain't see it. I can't see it. That's it. When you start reading, I'm going to read it. That's it.
This is Hebrews 6 and 17, wherein power willing more abundantly to show unto the heirs of promise that the immutability of his counsel.
Right, the immutability. Get that word immutability. All right. Go ahead.
The immutability of his counsel confirmed it by an oath.
Yep. So the Lord confirmed his immutability by oath. Meaning again, when you make an oath, you got to stand on what you made.
Yeah.
The Lord swear by nobody greater than himself. The Lord swear to stood on business, and there's nothing greater to swear by. The Lord like, no, I'm swearing on me, myself. So he did it with an oath, and there's an immutability to what the Lord do. So when he do put us in as stones of that stone that's been that chief cornerstone, it's nowhere to run, brother. It's nowhere to go. All right, that's your final lot. Right, and we're standing our lot in our last days. The minute, as it says in Daniel, we're in our last lot. You where you supposed to be at, man. Believe this is it. Don't waver. Don't think it ain't it. This is it. Go ahead, Doc. You got immutability?
I got this.
Beautiful. Come on. Go ahead.
It said, it means not transpose,
Not transposed. Come on.
not to be transferred.
Not the Lord ain't transferring nothing. Oh well, you know, in the New Bible, in the New Testament, you know, God said everybody love you can sin all day. No, that ain't translate like that, man. That ain't transferred like that, man. Go ahead,
It's not to be transferred, fixed,
Fixed,
unalterable.
unalterable,
Then we go into the strongest definition. It said unchangeable,
unchangeable.
unchangeable.
You can't change the Lord the same yesterday to death. You can't change that. So if you're a man of the Lord, you can't change it, brother. Hey, come to the
Spirit of the
and
prophet.
subject to the prophet. Come to the throne of grace boldly, my man. And pray that the Lord what? Big you up. Because this your lot, man.
it.
Stand ye in it. Okay? That's it. Pray y'all brother.
Can't get at it.
You got it.
This Hebrews 6 and 17 in the NLT, it says the Most High had also bound himself with an oath, so that those who received the promise could be perfectly sure that he would never change his mind.
He'll never change his mind, man. You're going to read that again.
Never change.
That's why the
Never
Lord
change.
said, he what? One of the favorites. He magnified his word above his name. The Lord bound himself by his word. So if he made an oath to the precious elect, he's standing on business. So we don't got a choice but to stand on business, because if you part of the elect, he gonna make you be the elect. Ain't no running from that. You got to be that.
Shit, this.
And you gonna love it.
Shit.
Let's get it. That's heavy. I ain't never read it in NLT. Y'all read 18? Oh my God. Read it.
I'm going to read 18 too. I was from the top.
I ain't never read NLT.
This Hebrews 6 and 17 in the NLT, it says the Most High had also bound himself with an oath, so that those who received the promise could be perfectly sure that he could never change his mind. So the Most High has given both his promise and his oath. These two things are unchangeable, because it is impossible for our power to lie. Therefore, we who have fled to him for refuge can have great confidence as we hold to the hope that lies before us, man.
I was talking.
That circles back into what? What we believe in, our faith. Because hey, the Lord said, his promise and his oath is unchangeable. Okay? And that's what gives us the faith and the strength to come out and continue to prophesy. Right?
And
great oath.
And who the Lord gave his promises?
I'm more than a Malachi.
Who he gave his promises? The Israelites. Who are the Israelites? That's us, baby. That's us. The Lord, like, listen, I'm not changing. So when they, you hear people say, oh, well, God was mad with the Israelites, then he got rid of them. No. God is not a God that what? He can lie. Neither is he the son of man that he needs to repent. So neither do he can lie, or he don't have to repent, because he created lying and repent. It's impossible for him to lie. Well, he can send his angels to be a lying spirit and to murder all the prophets, man. The Lord cold. What are we talking about? Come on, bro. And he still ain't lying. Still impossible. No, I didn't lie. I just him. That's it. He don't gotta lie to swear. Who gonna check the Lord?
What would be the point of having faith in a man that changes his mind all the time?
Yeah.
Why would you give up your life to serve a man that could just change his
He
mind?
can change his mind. I'm a man.
Yeah, that's what Christianity teaches, man. Oh, the Lord had chosen people back then. Now he has different chosen people. Now he loves everybody. What's the point of having faith in somebody that can change their mind tomorrow?
For real.
All right, the scripture said the Lord doesn't change. Therefore, we got to do 17 in the Yeah, once you understand the immutability of the Lord, that's what builds your faith. Knowing that he kept his promise to the Israelites in Egypt, he kept his promise to us in Syria, in Rome,
Everywhere.
He's always the Lord the whole time.
Here he said he's gonna keep his promise with us. He said, in the land of your captivity, you're going to
shall
remember
remember
yourself.
yourself.
We remembered ourselves.
In the place where it was said, we were not
Right.
the people of the Lord, there shall they be called.
There shall they be called the people of the
The
Lord.
Lord told us over 4,000 years ago that we would lose our heritage, go into slavery on slave ships, and then remember who we are.
And remember who we are.
And it
Yeah.
happened.
He said that to Jeremiah 17:4. He said, thou even thyself shalt be discontinued from thy heritage, which I gave you. That's the same promise in the oath he gave to Abraham, which was the forefather of who? Jeremiah. So he said, look, you're going to lose, like you're going to be discontinued. You, Jeremiah, he said, thou even thyself. Meaning what? You, Jeremiah, even though Jeremiah was working with the Lord right there, he's like, no, you're going to be discontinued from this. And then in Hebrews, Hosea, well, in the land of that captivity, you're going to remember yourself, Hosea. So he also promised that Jeremiah is going to remember himself. Come on. This is up. You got it.
You want me to read this? We got you. Hebrews 6 and 17 again in the NLT. It says the Most High also bound himself with an oath, so that those who received the promise could be perfectly sure that he would never change his mind.
Right? He bound himself with an oath. So if you look at every other doctrine in the world, whether it's Judaism, Christianity, Islam, they all tell you that the Lord's oath was done away with. Oh, he made a promise to Abraham, but now he loves everybody. Oh, he told you to keep the commandments, but now you can celebrate Christmas. That's madness. What kind of man is going to have faith in a God that changes his mind like every holiday season? Like, that's madness, man. The Lord is not changed from Genesis to Revelation. That's the same God. So you can have faith in him.
Yeah, this 2 Timothy 2 and 9. It says, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of our power is not bound. So even though he said, well, look, I'm going to keep an oath. I'm going to be where you are. You can't bound his word. He bound himself by the word, but we can't bound it. We could be in bonds though. Like we could suffer in bonds. We could actually be in chains, different bonds, but the Lord, nobody can chain or bind the Lord. Or what he says, only he can chain or bound himself, man. So, again, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of our power is not bound. But though yet he bound himself in the immutability, man. So is the Lord tripping him? Is he lying? Is he conflicting himself? No, you got to understand what's going on, man. Great, huh?
There's something to back up what the brother Amawad had brought out when he spoke on it, right? The Lord said what? In Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, 15 all the way to 68, and what? He will do the very same things that we have been, suffered, right? He's done those things. We doubled down and said this Lamentations chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, the Lord hath done that which he devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. Wasn't that the days of old? You see?
Hey, if I can make a point, that word devised goes into a plan. Yeah. So the Lord did exactly what he planned to do, man.
That's right, huh?
He changed his mind.
That's a plot too. It reads the same thing. He had thrown down and hath not pitied, and had caused the enemy to rejoice over thee. He had set up the horn of thine adversary.
All right, and that's alluded to exactly what the brother has said. Right? All the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, all right, we have endured those things. We have suffered at the, the mercy of the Lord, those things. So how much more the promises that the Lord say he'll do what? Deliver the lights of the world.
Remember mercy.
That's right, huh? I just wanted to bring that out to show you, hey, the Lord, hey, he do everything he said he will do. That brother got a push up.
The scripture said, I am the Lord, I change not. Here's Proverbs 24 and 21. It says, my son, fear thou the king. Fear thou the Lord and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change. And so the Lord says that it's not only the Most High not change, but he also says don't even associate with people who are constantly changing. Like a lot of brothers in this truth think they're in the truth, they change their doctrine all the time. You can't be around people like that. Meddle not with those that are given to change.
And to back you up, back to what Amawad was saying, Why would you have faith in somebody that's constantly changing? Look at these people that have their faith in Esau.
Yeah.
Look at those Afghanistanis that thought that the U.S. government was going to protect them. They left. Now the Taliban's taking over. Look at these people that have trusted Esau. They got the Jews. They're going to get to see him. And what? That's going to lead them to get burned by nukes. But those that trust in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, that isn't going to change your what? You're going to see salvation.
Another thing too is that why would the Lord say no giving on them to change and then change himself? Yeah, you basically calling about it.
Don't trust people that change, but I'm a change.
Yeah, I'm a change.
That's what Esau does. Don't break this law, but I amended it now that it's no longer a law.
Don't take the jab, folks. So take the jab. By the way, who took the jab? You can't get this job. Right? Like the brother said, that's exactly how these people are going to be confounded because they trust in Esau, a man whose mind changes with the wind. Right? They're going to be left out. They trust the government. They're going to be destroyed. A lot of them are going to get drafted and die in World War III because they trust in equality and all of this madness. All right, our people, 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they trust in Egypt.
Same as jobs. And that's what the Lord like, listen. These jobs, certain things, they're gonna what? Change.
That's it.
It's about to change. And if it do, that's why it says buying and selling gonna deal with sinning. Because when it change over to that, is who gonna change?
Yeah.
Because now you're sinning. Okay? You was telling people not to sin, but then you're like, well, man, the job I gotta feed my kids, man. You gonna sin.
Strength of
What are you talking about, man? And why you can't? The world is giving us to change, like the brother said.
Got to.
You can't meddle with that. All right? You meddle with the world, you're going to be swayed to and fro. All right? You're going to be wavering. They don't got the truth.
The eyes of the fool are
I had to do it.
Yes, man. I had to do it.
I had to do it, man.
No. All we have to do is follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
That's all you. Now you have to do that.
That's it.
The Lord don't care about none of that.
A lot of them told me I had to do it. Keep my job.
Sweet cousin, you don't want to hear that.
Do it. I didn't want to lose my
That's
job.
what the Lord said. He come back. He gonna look at you and see him. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it then.
Yeah, I got to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
I got to do it.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I got to do it.
That's a good one. Hey, you got to do that because what? You see, change not.
A lot of them said that.
So when it comes down, I gotta do that.
When they took that, I had
The
to.
prophecies, the words that he spoke,
Keep my
gotta
job.
be fulfilled. It's only two sides of the coin that you can be on. I'm gonna take it, or you're
Gonna
gonna
take
take
it.
it. That's salvation or hey.
heads or tails. Head at the front.
I want to get my head cut off.
That's why the Lord is dealing with that change of choices. The Lord just be like, I would rather be this. Just be this. Because if you over on that other side, I got this for you. Just be this. It's simple if you just be this. I got salvation for you. But if you be this, I got death, destruction, turmoil, pestilence. I got a whole, what do you call magazine. I got a whole magazine of weapons on this side for you, man.
We're going to throw the book at you.
You can't be a renegade for the Lord, right?
Gonna throw the whole book
You
at
can't be a renegade, huh? You gotta be a quiet spirit, meaning you settle in one spot, firm, grounded, and anchored. All right?
Getting a new
Quiet, you say
covenant.
go out quietly and do what? Do your work, man. All right? You can't be no renegade or vigilante all over here. I'm gonna get to the Lord. I need to handle this. I gotta get this straight and do that. No. I wish I told the rich man, hey, serve me today. Oh, I gotta get the woman. I got oxen. I got a land I bought. No, man. Get to the business and we'll get everything in the kingdom of
That's
heaven,
it.
man. Immortality oasis.
That's it.
On top of immortality, dominion, and on top of dominion, riches. Uncountable riches. So, hey, we want the kingdom, man. We done forsaken this life, all right? And we have went after the Lord hard. David said, follow after thee hard. And the way you follow after the Lord is to what? The law, statutes, commandments, stick in the ministry, and teach, and what? Wait till you come get us, man. That's it. Go ahead. That's it.
Malachi 3:6, it reads, for I am the Lord, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Plain. Basically,
Jacob are not consumed. So basically, the Lord telling you what? Hey, don't consume. Hey, and what? Did he promise that or did he not?
That's
He
it.
did. So how can he, you know, you have certain people say the Lord's chosen people was done away with.
Yeah.
He literally telling you, he gonna say it.
Yeah, he's saying he's gonna give you a full end. Is it Jeremiah, something like that? Yeah, we have an expected end. But again, like he's not gonna fully consume us. Yeah, because if he consume us, he said, I gotta do away with everything I created. The moon, the star, and he made those as signs forever.
Yeah.
Right? If he made, I made the moon and the sun forever. If I do away with the sons of Jacob, the children of Israel, totally, I gotta do away with everything I created. Right? And the Lord standing on business with his word.
So it was created for us.
Drop the word. It was
That's it.
created for us.
Now, Malachi 3:6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Right, the Lord changes not. That's his immutability. And what's the purpose of his
right.
Therefore, these sons of Jacob are not consumed.
So the Lord's immutability goes with Israel being saved, man.
That's it.
You have faith in the Lord's immutability. You can't change, therefore we're not going to be destroyed.
We're going to be saved.
We're going to be saved.
Undoubtedly. Hey,
Undoubtedly.
indubitably.
Guaranteed.
One thing about the Lord, if the Lord say he gonna save us, then brother, what else? What else we looking? What we thinking about? I don't know. No, the Lord gonna stand on business, and you gotta pray to the Lord. Lord, you said you was gonna save us. The Lord like, yeah, I'm gonna save you.
He created his
What he do?
from the beginning
To save us.
to save us.
The Lord's son in the end. He sounded what? Alpha? He sounded alpha, and now we at the what? Omega. So the Lord, he's like, well, look, I will. What y'all wish I said? I will be with thee all the way to the end of what?
To the
To
world.
the end of the world. What world?
This
age.
world.
This eon. Jacob, is the end. I mean, Esau, the end of the world, and Jacob. I'm with y'all all the way.
That's
You
it.
don't gotta say in the kingdom of heaven because it's automatic. I don't gotta say. Even they not gonna be consumed, but they gonna get their ass to us.
No,
And that's why the Lord said, he gonna save what? All of Israel.
that's it.
That all of Israel, even though he promised over here in Zechariah that 2/3 gonna be cut off, he gonna still save them in the kingdom. All right? So there's a mercy. The Lord mercy endure forever, man. And Israel is not gonna be consumed, man. No
That's
matter
it.
what. The wicked will on this side. But the elect, you know they're gonna endure. Some of them gonna be martyrs. But at the end of the day, the elect, the righteous elect gonna help forward the kingdom of heaven by bringing the 2/3 back, which the Lord counts on this side. Drop the money. That's it. We get out of here real quick. Before we get out of here. You got any questions?
Yeah.
Follow.
This is the book of Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised.
Main part that say let us hold fast, bro. And let us maintain, let us stay hard, endure. It's true, man. At the end of the day, the Lord promised that He's gonna save us out of it, man. Right. All you gotta do is continue on hoping, continue that hope, continue that belief, and you'll get out of here.
Quick.
Back up the point you just made. This is Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
He said the word shall, hey, go forth, man. It's not shall return. I mean, everything the Lord says is going to happen. The destruction of America, the establishment of our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The heathen nation, they're going to be slaves.
Salvation of the elect.
Salvation of the elect.
They'll be in prayer.
And it's not going to change, man. It's not going to happen.
It'll be eradicated after 1,000 years. He said it. It gotta come to pass.
It's going to come to pass, man.
That's the whisper.
video about praises. See, I'm also Apostle Elder Gms, and peace and mercy to all for elect. Hey, above.